His pass caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he impressive drive going here in that pickup.
Continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball, right? We get a little more rest over on this.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marson from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And this one through the uprights and good. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15.
After the kicker, plenty of time left in this game.
Long as I know you can't kick.
Here's Harris to return it. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Let's keep Marsh out there,
right? The first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Nice shit, bro.
And they bring this one back. It's a
nice shit, bro.
And a Seattle touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
So you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
It's a big ass
nigga. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the
these niggas can't block, bro.
The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to air one out. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
There's Wilson to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and has been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So on fourth down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. This one from 48 yards away. Well, they go play for it. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end
What
result?
the fuck is that, bro?
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have
just
given
think
way
that
just
bit
a
like he
little.
throwing the
And when that
game,
happens,
nigga.
guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off
Hey,
target.
Roger, I'll be
9
running
yards
that
is
ball,
the pick
bro.
up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll go again with Kelly. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of
Oh, I'm
fact.
tripping, bro. I
And it
forgot I
leaves
had
them
this
at 3rd and
nigga.
1.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Jordan Reed has it. A gain of 7.
Forgot I
and they
had
pick
Jordan
up the
Reed,
first.
nigga.
Finds a
Put
tight
this
end in the
nigga in
middle of the
effect.
field. Just a simple stick route. Decent game. Doesn't get you a whole lot, but it's pretty reliable, isn't it?
And tough to defend. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Damn.
A minute 58 to go in this first half
That
of
was
play.
fucking slow
Back
ass
to
release,
FedEx
bro.
Field following this short break.
Nigga had X running wide open.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. In motion, the tight end Reed. On third down, Cousins. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but
They be
was not
harming
in
niggas
bounds.
in Texas,
Incomplete.
Overturn that shit.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen.
Damn,
Because
another
both
left.
sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And
I hate
this
the
one
left
hits at the
foot
1,
kickers,
continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Sliding out of the pocket. He hits Baldwin right side. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That, and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He's going to air one out.
Breland.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashad
Bro,
Breland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
got the
football
kick.
back. The Redskins offense now. They head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
For Jordan Reed, Charles, still waiting for him to play a full complement of games. You know, through 4 seasons, he hasn't completed a full NFL schedule, but he's right up there in the argument for best tight end in the league.
He certainly is, and I don't think he can get a bigger compliment than I'm hearing from my friends in the scouting community who have all told me that those teams that are in the market for tight ends, when they're scouting now, they're all trying to find guys who have Jordan Reed characteristics. And I'm talking about route running, run after the catch, the ability to create and make bigger plays.
Cousins now. In a double
Nice
coverage,
pitch,
and it's
bro.
intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And his
He's
guys are
showing
going to
that
take
color in
over
real life.
at their own 48-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
We own that shit, boy.
Second down.
We own that shit, boy. We own that shit, boy. We own it.
Going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now it's Wilson. And he comes back with
What a whole ass shit.
And he eventually
I ain't
goes
thinking
down,
Roger
but
can't
not
kick.
before reaching the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And it's second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man.
Hey, man, that D real, bro.
It's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Look at that. Them niggas just love them niggas.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Hauschka missed it left. It's no good for Stephen Hauschka.
Hey, man, that's ice in your ass, boy.
All right, third quarter, let's get to it.
And we ice you the second time, nigga.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you
Well,
don't. You got everything going your way. You probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
That's right.
A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And the hole closes
Roger,
quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Tackle made that time by Chris Baker.
That's a good play by the guys on the defense.
There ain't no Marshawn Lynch. It's Thomas fucking Rawls, bro.
That changes the playbook
Thomas
a little bit now for
Rawls.
the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss.
So bitch
2 yards
ass
on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
dog.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Right.
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Rawls,
This
7
nigga
yards on the
better
pickup
run,
there,
he's
and it'll
doing
leave
shit,
him
bro.
with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's Rawls.
Roger, this nigga not
this
doing
time he's
shit,
able
bro.
to take it down to the 42. The gain of 4 that
He
time
getting you
as
a
the
field
drive
goal, right?
continues.
You can't kick. All right,
So
worry
many
about
teams
it.
want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on 1st down. Baldwin with it over the middle.
Look, these niggas be right here. He saw ass
on the
man,
play and a
bro.
fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses
Then
its
they
luster
take
for
my
me.
fucking
Doug
time.
Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. 1st down, this is Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this will be the 9th play on this drive.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Look at that.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Look at that shit, bro. I would be on this shit, bro. I ain't even gonna fake like I ain't the GOAT,
So
bro.
now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that?
He's coming up the middle.
Set things up to start a half,
We going up the middle,
guys,
dog.
hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this time.
We doing what we want to do out here, nigga. We doing what the fuck we want to do.
Really good, solid run right
Who the
there.
fuck gonna stop us, boy?
Receiver set. If you're an offensive coordinator,
that's how you run the fucking ball right here,
hey,
right?
Throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field.
Y'all something for that shit too, right?
Give them more running lanes and more options, and also it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier.
I switch running backs, that's why.
2 yards on the pickup there.
They put Marshall back in.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll be hit from behind.
I wasn't even paying that attention, bro.
KJ Wright in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Somebody just commented.
Play action now. Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once
This
again.
sorry, dog. He's sorry and long.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now a whistle and a timeout called
Roger,
by the
no, he
kicking
can't
team.
beat me unless he pick one of the top
Leave him with
defenses,
just
bro.
1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll
That's
see
why
if
you
that
pick
comes back to
Seahawks.
haunt him. We'll be back. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to. Forget the bet.
I like that even better.
2nd down following the run. Off the play fake to roll. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back now at FedEx Field. Square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready
for the 4th quarter.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Crowder. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the drive starts with Rob Kelly. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Mike Kelly running that dude, right?
1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line. They come out here in the eye. To throw, Cousins.
And he'll be hit
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Now let's go. No, check. Patriot. No, check. Patriot. Blue, landed. Leopard. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that brings up 4th down.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He hits Baldwin right side. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get more rack yardage.
Let's go, dude.
Nice job defensively to get
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude.
Push his way forward for the first. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. They come out here in the eye. Now Marshall.
Come on, big boy.
Yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner. Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly
the ball
that.
better than me,
going
bro.
deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now...
Let's go.
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
Washington. Hey. You see the boy get hype, right?
3-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
Man, fuck Ross. I told him to go and fuck.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down.
Your dude's mediocre out there, man.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do as a chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey,
let's go.
There as it's intercepted.
Let's fucking go, nigga. D'Angelo Hall, nigga.
Washington as they come onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Let's go, nigga.
Washington.
Let's fucking go, nigga. Keith Marshall.
With now 2 fourth-quarter
Keith Marshall, nigga.
touchdowns. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs.
Yeah, ugly out there, right
now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the
But
numbers.
see
Sure,
how
it's
the
great to have 2 touchdowns.
see how the free kisses out there, nigga.
Is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Back in the defense gonna stop my run. No, it ain't, right? It ain't gonna stop my run.
And last
don't want to hear that shit, nigga. I'm always doing my shit.
They should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
It got his man.
Oh, nice shit, bro. They hold me on that.
All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat.
Luckiest fucking touchdown I ever seen,
when I'd be in
man.
practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That bit and stay in bounds on the sideline.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. This is Marshall, and he is going to loop. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. They go play action. Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now,
I can put him in
timeout
like that,
called. Timeout called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They come out here in the eye. And here's Marshall. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Detroit! Leopard! All right, here we go.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And that is incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. Now 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
You ain't got no
and this is
time
what
off,
they work
huh?
on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
See, there they go with that whole ass shit
Well,
again.
they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 23 yards on the play.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold. Well, partner, I think the defensive...
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Second down here after the incomplete. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. He's back to throw. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the
Put
receiver.
Norman back there, nigga.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Put Norman back there on your ass,
So
nigga.
he gets set to begin another possession. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
He got 99 speed like on the old man, nigga.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off.
Oh, man.
Hey, we've done this thing. The offense
I mean, Kirk Cousins trash as fuck, bro.